Hello, my beautiful friends. Welcome back to Mrs. F's Finances. My name is Molly, and around here we talk real numbers, realistic budgeting, and staying consistent, even when life is a little bit messy. Today I'm going to be walking you through my paycheck number 2 for the month of April. We're going to be starting with the expense tracker and then plugging in everything into the budget and seeing where exactly all the money went. As I always say, the goal isn't perfection, it is progress, and that's exactly what this budget reflects. So let's get into it. We will start by highlighting all of our income. We started out at a rollover of $206.44. My paycheck came in. We had some cash back on our bank account for a haircut of all things. And then my husband got some residual pay from when he was at training. So that definitely helped us out. Let's do groceries next. And bills. Next is debt. And gas. And I am so proud of us. We only had 2 unplanned bills. They weren't even really bills. One was for Hobby Lobby because my husband wanted to go to look for something. And I was like, oh, look how the candles are on sale again. Anyway, and we took our Amazon Prime off the credit card and put it back into our account. So the rest of these, surprise, surprise, are eating out. We did not do so well in that department. All right, so now that we have our expense tracker caught up, let's get it put onto our budget. I'm gonna zoom everyone in so we can see. So my pay came out to $15.10.40. We had that rollover of $206.44. My husband's extra pay of $135, and then the cash back of $3. So that means for this paycheck we had $1,854.84. Our internet bill came out to $45.14, and the electric bill came to $194.83. So that means our bills were $239.97, which is considerably less than that $360, which is very exciting in my books. So the credit card, normal payment of $30. There was a processing fee of $7.95. Let's fix that. So that was $37.95. The bill for my teeth went up, and there is a reason for that. So you guys remember a couple of videos ago, I had said that I went to an interview for a position that I really wanted. Well, I got that position, and it will be working for the state, and because of that I will be switching from being paid every 2 weeks to twice a month on the 1st and the 15th. So when I contacted the company that holds this loan to get that switch, because it does automatically come out of the bank account, the charge increased since it is not being paid every 2 weeks. So that is why there's that discrepancy. And then we paid my car bill, which was $316.59. We ended up putting my husband's car payment on the next paycheck. So that means for this section, it was $487.50. And for the total bills together, $727.47. And that leaves us with $1,127.37. So we will bring that down here to this next section. All right, so for groceries, it was $99.13. Eating out, $189.09. Gas, $60.40. And unplanned was $23.34, which is the lowest that we've had for unplanned. All of these are unplanned, clearly, but we have tried to stick to the budget as best as we could in between time. So this section totals $371.96, leaving us with $755.41. And on to the next section here, $755.41. We did not pay anything towards the dogs or the car tags. And the amount that we had saved for the dogs, I am putting with the car tags because the new job that I got, the first pay once I quit my current position doesn't pay for a full month. They're a full month behind on pay. So normally the paycheck, you work 2 weeks and then that third week you get your paycheck. Not in this instance, because I will be starting in the end of April on the 29th. My first paycheck is not until June 1st, which sucks. And it is going to significantly mess with next month's finances. And because of that, I wanted to make sure that we had enough for the car tags so they wouldn't become delinquent and you get fined every day. And I don't even remember what it is. It just adds money to it. The dogs are all caught up on the rabies shots and all of that. It's just an annual checkup, essentially, because we did pay for the multiple years for their shots the last time they were in. So it is not as big of a priority. It's still a priority, but not nearly as big as the car tags. The other part of that is there's going to be a change next payday with the car tags, because my husband, as part of his graduation gift, his dad had a classic Mazda Miata convertible that he has had since the 90s, and he gave him that vehicle as a graduation gift. With that being said, my husband's car is going to go to our only kiddo here still at home. She will start driving the end of August, and so that car is going to be hers. So we're moving parts around, but to get the title switched over and to make sure everything is copacetic with the new car, we'll need to put about $100 more towards the car tags. The tags for my car and my husband's car are fully funded when we move the money over from the dogs. So robbing Peter to pay Paul, essentially, but that is neither here nor there. So, 0 for the dogs, 0 for the car tags, moved some money around, and that's where that's going. So we are going to bring this down to the next section here. All right, so we were able to put $200 towards credit card number 1 and $200 towards credit card number 2. So $400 for this section. And that leaves us $355.41, which is what we had currently after paying all of our bills. Now, with that being said, because I am not getting paid for a full month, this remainder is going to go on to the next paycheck to help with financing, because it is my husband's lower paycheck of the month. We're holding this over. So $355.41. We're going to do gas and groceries to help with that. So gas, $40, and groceries, $315. That equals $355, and will leave us 41 cents. So this is paycheck number 2. So every dollar counts. We did have some holdover that we're going to put towards the next paycheck. My husband does get paid on the 16th. Because we moved the bank account over to the new bank, instead of getting paid a couple of days early, now we are getting paid on payday. So there may be a bit of a change with my upload schedule, but please know regular content will be coming your way. I appreciate your patience on that. But let me know down in the comments how your budget went this past week. Were there any surprises? Were there any wins? I love hearing your stories, and it keeps this journey feeling like it's a team effort. If this video helped you, inspired you, made you feel seen, go ahead, like it, hit subscribe so you don't miss my next check-in. We're trying to build a financial freedom community, paycheck by paycheck, and I'm so glad that you are here on this journey with me. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.